Man, after that last hat, I am blown away by how fast this one came here. So we have a little something weird going on here. Right up here in the corner, we have our return address saying Washington Wild Things from Washington, Pennsylvania. I love the fact that every state seems to have a Washington. It's right up there with Springfield. And if you say something's from Washington, first you think DC or the state, and then you start to wonder where else. And before you know it, you realize there's Washingtons everywhere. So Washington, PA is where I ordered this hat. And it's kind of where the team is that is actually represented on this hat. This one is coming from a team called the Steel City Slammin' Sammies. And while the Washington Wild Things are part of the Frontier League, the Slammin' Sammies are actually part of what's called the Yinzer Baseball Confederacy. Any Pennsylvanians out there can maybe explain the whole Yins thing, but this is a league for people who really want to play baseball, and they play games at like 9 a.m. on weekdays. So they are obviously very focused on the game itself. So if we talk about the Wild Things themselves, formerly known as the Canton Crocodiles, they have their own history, smaller teams, so not a ton about them. They've existed kind of since 97, but became the Wild Things in 2001, so a little weird in there. But the Slammin' Sammies, they're where the real magic happens. As we've all learned, there seems to be a real trend for sandwich-based hats in my collection. And this is obviously just another in that list. So right here, we even have a sponsor logo for the Pittsburgh Wealth Management Group. I think that's the first time I've gotten one of those. And then over here, just some branding from The Game, one of the companies that makes a lot of these smaller teams' hats. But obviously, this logo is pretty amazing. We already know I like a sandwich on a hat, but also adding in some actual baseball themes so people don't just go, hey, that guy's got a sandwich on his hat. Now they know this is a baseball-focused sandwich. So, because this team also is in such a small league, all the records I could find is that technically they existed in 2020, but also games weren't played in 2020. So it's really weird to tell if this team has ever actually even played a game. Since I do exist, and I don't want all this garbage stuck all over my head, we're going to start peeling stickers. Thank goodness there's not a shiny chrome one on the front. We'll go ahead and pull out that, recycle that guy. And then right up top, love it when they come with a little hook too. I actually don't love that. It's very irritating to cut the hook off. And then you got the little piece on the back that you got to try not to drop. Find it in the carpet years later. And while there's already a little bit of curve, since I'm not going to stick this bill between two slices of bread, we can go ahead and curl it up. We'll get another one on the way, but love to know if anybody has any more information on this very mysterious team.